everyone! If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and comment what type of content you would like to see next time. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking the video, consider subscribing. Check out the Patreon in the video description for more stories by my team. Enjoy the video!
Okay, I married a woman for her money. I grew up not having a lot, though I was charming, well-spoken, moderately smart and not bad-looking. I met Cheryl and she seemed taken with me. When I found out she came from real money, I latched onto her so damned fast. Her parents insisted on a prenup, and I was so eager to get what I could that I signed with no hesitation. I got a decent job because her money helped me get it. It paid decently, but of course it was her money that paid our bills. It was great at first, the sex was decent, and I got clothes, cars, vacations, toys, and houses that I'd never have had a shot at otherwise. After a while, I grew resentful of the fact that she had all the money and controlled all the money in our marriage. Okay, I had money from my job, which gave me a little bit to play with, just nothing close to what Cheryl and her family had. The money I had, along with my position and my charm, gave me a chance to have affairs with a number of very beautiful women far more beautiful than Cheryl. My ego was soothed by having these affairs, so I should have known that eventually Cheryl would catch on. I just never imagined what the consequences of being caught might be. I'd been able to charm my way in and out of all manner of things over the years. I figured whatever happened, I'd be able to charm my way out of that too. Damn, was I ever wrong. I told the people at my office I was going to a business lunch and might be gone longer than an hour. I was actually going to see Kelly and be with her as long as I could. Kelly was the girl of the week for this week. Last week it had been Julie, and the week before that Patty. After a week, I tended to be tired of them, though I might give them another go a couple months later. I had a great time and got off several times while I was with Kelly. I got back to my office a couple hours later to find Cheryl sitting at my desk. I was kind of surprised to see her and stopped in shock. She waved me toward one of the other chairs in my office. "Have a seat, Phil." "What's up, Cheryl?" "Your free ride is what's up." "What do you mean?" "I'm tired of you riding on my family's money, while messing around with every other female with no consequences." "Come on, Cheryl, baby, that's not true." "Of course it's true. I have documentation on more than a dozen different women that you've gotten with, just in the last few months. I'm friendly and I socialize with women, but that doesn't mean." "So you mean to tell me that these aren't pictures of you with the girl you were with today?" Cheryl spread out several pics of me with Kelly, some of which had my face very clearly, and some of which showed me on top of her. One pic had her kissing me with my face in clear view. Photoshop can make things appear to be true that really aren't. Those aren't photoshopped and you damned well know it, and photo experts can testify to that if need be. "So I had an affair with that woman? I really am sorry, and I swear it won't happen again." "I have similar pictures, including a video of you with a number of other women. You and I have gone through a bad spell lately, but..." "Cut the bull, Phil. You've been doing this for a long damned time, and with a hell of a lot of women." "Cheryl, I know you assume the worst, but it's not as bad as you're making it out to be." "It's a lot worse than I'm making it out to be." I made every excuse I could, but to no avail. Cheryl had solid documentation, including legal depositions from a number of women that I'd been with. It was totally my fault, and I'd been caught. Most of them I'd dropped cold after being with them a few times, and that left a trail of bitter women behind me. After I finally ran out of excuses, I tried to put it all off. "Cheryl, I truly am sorry and will try to make it up to you, but I have to get back to work." "No, Phil, you don't work here any longer." "What do you mean?" "My money got you this job, and my money is taking it away." "Come on, baby, don't do this. It's already done. You won't even get a job scrubbing toilets, much less anything that will pay decently." "So I need to leave town?" "My family has connections in every advanced country. Your reputation will follow you everywhere." "Now you're lying to me." Cheryl smiled, a very evil grin, and sat back at what had been my desk. I don't make idle threats. So what do you want? You will do what I say, when I say it, and without question. And if I don't? I've already made sure your little girlfriends won't take you in, and none of your male friends will either. So I sleep on the streets? Until you're arrested for vagrancy, then you can share a cell with someone who'll make you his prison sissy. You can't possibly have everything tied up that solid. Phil, I have the money to make that happen. If you find something I missed, I'll get it covered fast. I do have resources, too. Phil, you've blown nearly every cent you have on alcohol, drugs, and gambling. What about cars and? Nearly every bit of that is in my name. What little you have won't last long. So what do you want? You start by putting that on. Cheryl waved at one corner of the office, where I saw what looked like a French-maid outfit hanging. I got up and walked over there. There was a black dress that would come well above the knees, stockings and a garter belt, a white half-apron, lacy panties, and high heels. I stood just looking at it for a minute, not really believing it. You've got to be kidding. Not one bit. Put it on. There's no way in hell I'm wearing that. You'll wear it or else. I turned and walked briskly out of the office and kept going. I went to where I had parked my car, and it was gone. Cheryl was clearly a step ahead of me. I pulled out my phone and found I no longer had phone service. I went to a store nearby to get a burner phone, but I carried little cash and found all my credit cards were blocked. One of my girlfriends lived not too far off, so I walked over there. I knocked on her door. When she opened it, she had the security chain on. She saw me and slammed the door before I could react. She spoke to me through the closed door. Leave, and don't come back. Forget you ever knew me. Come on, baby, please. If you don't leave, I'm calling the police. I tried for a couple of minutes to persuade her to open up, then decided to get the hell out of there just in case the police showed up. I no more than got out of the building before I saw two policemen go in the building I'd just left. I walked briskly down the block to get as far from the police as possible. As I neared the end of the block, I saw Cheryl standing by one of her cars. She waved toward the door to the back seat. Get it? Your new outfit is on the back seat. You're not really going to make me wear that? It was obvious that she intended to humiliate me, the only question being for how long. She clearly had planned this all out, and without cash or a phone, I wasn't going to be able to figure a way around it. I decided to do what she wanted, hoping that she would tire of the game or that I would figure out something else less humiliating. I got in the back seat and sure enough the maid outfit was there. Cheryl got in the car as well, and she had a driver who seemed to have a major smirk painted on his face. I sat there looking at the outfit, when Cheryl turned to me. Take off your clothes and put that on, now. Here in the car. I don't want any argument or any questions. I want you to do what you're told, when you're told. I took off my suit coat, slowly, and put it to one side. I looked at Cheryl, who looked impatient and gestured for me to continue. I took my necktie off and put it on with my coat. I slowly unbuttoned my dress shirt, then pulled it out of my pants. I unbuttoned the cuffs on the shirt and took a deep breath before taking it off. Hey guys, Ari here. Part 2 will be coming out soon. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. See you soon.